Hello guys, welcome back. Arthas here, and today we're going to be taking a discussion about how to level up. Now, for those of you who are unsure, my brother had recently started a new character, and I've been using pretty much the same lineup even since the revamping and nerfing of all the character levels. So I wasn't hit too hard. I mean, okay, I'll be honest, dropping from like 120 down to down to like I think my mage dropped to 50 was a bit of a kick in the pants. I won't, lie. But I didn't I didn't need to go back and do any of the old classic dungeons. If I wanted to do them, I just run to them. I didn't have the dungeon finder or anything of that nature. Well, my brother and his friends just started a Valpyra, and they needed to do that, and they hit 15, no problem. But they couldn't do the dungeons. They couldn't queue for anything. Raid or Dungeon Finder would only let them queue for BFA. So, if you want to remedy that and you want to level through previous content, which would be more, I guess, suitable, it kind of introduces new players to the game, if you start at the beginning, you're going to come here to Orgrimmar for the Horde, Stormwind for the Alliance, and you're going to go to your embassy and come over here and talk to Chromie. And then you're going to select a timeline, and these are all the expansions, basically, or timelines through which you can kind of quest through. You can quest through the Cataclysm, which would be Cataclysm, Portal to Outland, the Burning Crusade, Fall of the Lich King, Wrath of the Lich King. Wilds of Pandaria / Iron Horde are kind of the same, in my opinion. So that would be Mists of Pandaria. And then Legion. Given that, they don't offer Battle for Azeroth because that was the second to last, so it's still kind of current. And then, of course, we are currently in Shadowlands. So they won't offer those, but if you want to ever go and level through different content, that would be here. You would say select the content. So we're going to select Fall of the Lich King. Select. And now that she's done that, everything has been kind of backtracked. So if we'll take a look around, everything's still pretty much the same. But you'll have access to those quests. You'll have access to some, odds and ends. Your Dungeon Finder. So if I go to Group Finder, it will give you Lich King dungeons, as well as the Icy Satchel of Helpful Goods. It'll be like that for every one of those options. Because when they were current content, you would get a satchel or a bag of some kind containing either gear, gold, odds and ends. The occasional rare, very rare, mind you, pet drop maybe. But then if you say no longer wish to quest that, you've done it. You're done. You'd like to move on to the next one. You're going to come back to Chromie. You're going to talk to her and say, I would like to return to the present timeline. She's going to ask you, are you sure? You hit yes. Everything changes back. I do apologize for this video being short, but there's really not that much to it. They make it far more difficult than actually has to be. I said 2 words there. I said actually and absolutely. So actually has to be. As far as like leveling, just kind of pick the expansion you want to start. You don't have to go in order. You could backtrack if you want to. Or you can work through the current content. I mean, WoW is set up that way. I mean, currently one of my smaller characters is working through BFA, and he's only level 15. But, like I said, that's leveling in WoW in a nutshell. Far more complicated than it has to be. But that's what YouTube's for. We're going to simplify the complexity. Just go to Chromie, tell her what timeline you want, or you or your buddies want to quest through. do it, and you're all set. If you end up with this and say you didn't click or didn't select it or didn't want to do that timeline, just accept it. Go to your quest, right click, abandon quest, and it's gone. No harm, no foul. It affects no progress. With that being said, you guys like the channels, or like the channel, smash that sub button. Give the video a like. Help support the channel. Next content video is probably going to be on my hunter, because I've been taming some kind of interesting creatures while I've been in Zeldazar, and I'm going to show you guys some for the hunter out there who wants to collect the weird and unusual pets to take into battle. And with that being said, guys, thanks for dropping in. Have a good day now, and see you guys next time.